Alright everybody, welcome back to another episode of LokiNight's Let's Play series. Wow, that sounded professional. Alright, today's episode, I expanded the house, as you can see. I also cut down the walls, replaced stuff, you can see. It's obvious, I did some stuff. I kinda like how it looks now. I made a crap ton of machines. So, we got an induction smelter, compactor. I don't think we'll need it now, like this episode. But we'll probably need it later on. I got all these machines. They all do things. Induction smelter is basically like an alloy smeltery. Let me quickly turn all these off. So today's episode. Let's face it, nobody likes bees. But I said, like, in this video here, let me show you. I wonder if I did mention to you guys that this series isn't gonna be about, you know how most series people just get a quarry, feed it power, and then it's over. Well, I'm gonna do it a bit different this series. I said I don't want to ever use a quarry. These machines, I think you get obsidian and stone, and this can be a cobblestone generator. Let me see. Then we don't need. That's cool. So we can put. So we can have a cobblestone over there. Okay, I'll do that later this episode. I hope I remember. I think I'm gonna do some bee hunting, and I'll be back. Oh no, wait. This thing over here. I had a problem with a mod, extra utilities. It tells me I'm using grid power I don't have. Like, it says I'm using 43.24 grid power. I'm not using any grid power now, so I don't know what's wrong. Maybe it's a bug or something. But now I'm gonna set up these water mills. I think I'll set them up near my castle over there. Alright. Okay, before we go on a bee exploration, we got 119 RF. And say we want to go back to the castle, for instance. I made ourselves a super teleporting frame. Check this out. That's awesome. Now we can teleport from our house to our castle. That's basically all I did in between episodes. Changed the house and made this thing. It's super cool. Alright, we're back from our bee hunt. So we got a bunch of bees. This episode I would like to get at least a obsidian bee, but we're starting with gendustry, which is something I've never played with. So I'm quite excited to play with it. So let's get started, I guess. And it requires a lot of power, like a crap ton of power. So I made a platform up here, so we're probably gonna be busy up here. I think that will be cool. See you guys in a few seconds. Ow. Okay, so first thing, from what I understand, is we need to get flowers because there are bees. So this is the mutagen producer. You can throw a yellowite in and it will produce mutagen. It's, I think, 1 bucket of mutagen per yellowite. That is the most efficient I could find. And in here, first we put the forest princess and a medusa drone, and this will produce something when this thing finishes. Okay, so this is almost done. And there we go. That's supposed to produce so we need a hardened. The hardened we need a cultivated. The cultivated we need a common, and that's the medusa, and the forest produces a common. Okay, so we got a common queen. So we need to put the common queen in here. Let it produce some babies. Okay, you throw some life upgrades. I put some lifespan upgrades. It's just permanent spider eyes, upgrade in glass. So this thing will go through it. Too cold. Okay, so it says it's too cold. So if you go to gendustry, this is actually a very cool mod. Okay, so that's a sky. I'm looking for something blue that simulates coldness. Cooler. Maybe we should get the hot weather. Or just the plains upgrade. Oh, that thing is expensive. Okay, so this thing is cold, so it won't produce. Let me see what I can do. I fixed it. I just moved it down because over here it's a plains biome. And all we need to do is just add flowers. That's it. Flowers. Come on, isn't that enough flowers? Okay, let me get this flower. Flower. Oh, Not bright enough. Okay, let's go take a nap. Alright, let's go out. So it should be bright enough. Flowers. Okay, there we go. So this thing has to go to 100%, and then we can go further. Okay, let me show you guys. If I type in queen, okay, this is all the queens you get. So if you go in here, you go into bee production. There's like so many pages of stuff that can be produced. So we can get this, that's not, we can glowstone, that stuff. We can get eggs, zombie heads, and the fun part comes here. So obsidian, lapis, clay sand, quartz, certus quartz, redstone, emerald, diamond, ruby, and then all the other stuff. And here we get the iron dust, the copper, tin, aluminum, gold. So we get all this stuff. And check this out, you get a wither skeleton skull, wither producing princess. What? You also get gas tears. And look at this, this crowns everything. Draconic dust, literally a draconic, but then you need to go to the end and stuff. That is freaking crazy. Oh, you can get it here. Ender drone. You just need to find that guy. That's cool. So we can basically produce anything. We can get ardite nuggets, red queen. There's so many. That's why I want to do bees, because bees are awesome. Okay, let's go on to our next. I see gold dust. Let's go on next to our next. I think it should be done now. Let's check quickly. Okay, so it's done. So we get the common queen, common princess. We chuck her in there, and then we get meadows. But I don't care now for common. I can breed more of those later. I just want to get my obsidian princess. Where is she? Somewhere here. Okay, so we get cultivated. Next, cultivated. I think cultivated is the end. Okay, so we get cultivated, and we rocky princess. Rocky princess we have inside. Okay, so I got the rocky princess. I just want to see the cultivated. What does it produce? Honeycomb. Okay, that's not that special. So we got rocky princess. Oh yeah, cultivated queen we still have to put in here. So we have to wait till this thing completes too. And I think my energy cell is empty. Oh, this thing is going through our lava. We might do something in this episode about it. Get better lava. And how much do we have? Oh, 9 buckets. That's crazy. Okay, and we definitely need to do something to our lava. I think we'll do that this episode, but at the end later of the episode. So our our hardened princess just finished. So we throw the hardened, and the steadfast drones you can only get in loot crates. So there's a 19% chance of getting those. So I'm gonna use them wisely. Heroic queen. I'm gonna use them for, there's only 3 recipes for them. The redstone queen. Ooh, if we get up, we can get redstone like this episode. But I don't want to waste the steadfast queen. There is a way to extract their DNA, so we can get more of them. But we'll look at that next episode. Okay, so this should give us the obsidian queen. Yes! Oh yes! Look at that. Okay, so we take this out. So this thing has a 10% chance of producing obsidian and rocky combs, whatever. Okay, so too cold. How can it be cold? We're in a plains biome. What? Alright, I think I'll let this thing run for a moment. I got a heater upgrade, which is just some netherrack and some bronze, and the automation upgrade. The automation upgrade just takes the princess, puts it here, and takes the drone and put it there. So we'll come back in a second and see if we got some obsidian. So next up, I got some ender tanks. So ender tanks, see, we have no lava, and I don't like going back and forth all the time. So we got ender tanks, and let me craft one more item. Okay, what I'm about to do is gonna it's gonna revolutionize everything we do. So we get a wireless RF battery. We place it in there. This thing is getting RF, so this thing is giving to the RF to this one. So we go to the nether. I wonder if these things work in the nether. I should try them. Then I'll have a way to move to the nether and back without having to walk this distance. Alright, see you in the nether. Okay, so one, check, we got wireless power. Why do I say so? Because if you place this thing down, and we give him a right click with an empty hand, it'll go to this block, so it'll always give this thing power. Second up, we put the tank here. I want to have him face this way. There we go. So tank this way, input, I think it's input. Okay, so that tank will fill up. And then we put the scanner, let's put it on the top one. So scanner, ender tank. Okay, so ender tank. When ender tank is more than, no, when there's less than 90% fluid, is that right? When the ender tank reaches 90%. Wait. So in order to get the redstone signal, we need the red thing. Okay. So control when redstone signal should be sent. So when liquid is less than 90%, it should send a redstone signal. Right. So I made redstone conduits. I think I'm doing this right. When it's less, it should send a redstone signal. We'll test that now. Okay, instead of putting it in 2 dimensions, I'll put it in the same dimension. Okay, so this goes down here. That goes insert there. Okay, so that should be extract. Okay, so that thing should have gone on. Okay, you can see it's on. So that thing is getting more lava. Nice! So, okay, now it's off. Why is it off? Oh, because the light of the lava. So this thing, when the ender tank is less than 90% full, it will emit a signal. I don't know if I'm making sense, but it works. So now we have wireless lava transfer. Yeah, so we go back to our base. Okay, seeing that we have unlimited lava coming in, we just need unlimited power. So I made some reinforcement kits with the electrum. Electrum is just silver and gold, so we place it on there and place it on there. It's still producing 80 RF, but if we install that one and that one, it should produce 160. Nice! Now we got a lot more RF coming in. 320 RF. Okay, so that should greatly increase the amount of power we have available. Nice. Okay, so we're hitting the end of the episode. I made a centrifuge. It's just copper and stuff. So we go in here. I don't think obsidian 10%. Next episode, the way to increase the production is to get royal jelly. This thing over here. And royal jelly comes from an imperial drone. And then you need a majestic and a noble. And a noble is a cultivated and a common. Okay, that's easy. The majestic. Okay, the majestic is cultivated and noble. So we can probably do that and we get royal jelly. And then we can get production upgrades. Oh, we got obsidian. Just when I said we're not going to get obsidian, we got obsidian. Okay, so we got our first piece of obsidian. Yeah. From bees. That's cool. So we throw the rocky combs in here and they just do stuff. So, okay, it goes in there first, I think. I haven't played with this. Okay, so it makes stone dust and other stuff. Alright, so I think that's me wrapping up for the episode. Hit the like button if you enjoyed and hope to see you on the next episode. Bye bye. Alright, this is later in the day, like the next day. So I made a majestic drone and right over here I made a advanced mutatron. So if you put this here, then we get the imperial queen we wanted. So when that is finished, okay, so we got the imperial queen and I moved the things over here. So next, I thought I don't want to wait till next episode to get the imperial queen, so I got her this episode. So I will get royal jelly, but I won't do that much progress. Over here I got the centrifuge was hooked up with some cables, so the combs goes in here and the loot goes in here. So that's also nice. So that's it for the episode. Sorry for updating you guys afterwards, but I couldn't stop but putting it down. I really liked it. This is an awesome mod. And over here we got some B samples we'll check out next episode. I'll tell you guys all about that next episode. Alright, bye bye.